Hello everyone. It's been a while since I made a video. I wanted to talk today about corruption in football, basically. So, I'm a Swindon Town fan for my sins in a past life. We were kicked out of the Football League trophy earlier this year for fielding ineligible players. You might know about that, you might not, because it's a bit of a Mickey Mouse tournament. But what happened was basically the English Football League, the EFL, kicked us out of that competition, and rightfully so. I hold my hands up as a Swindon fan. I was annoyed at the club. You know, we've been run by a corrupt bunch of bastards since the fucking 80s, and it really, really annoyed me. And we got absolute right punishment, not complaining at all about that. What happened though is that Luton who we had beaten 2-1, were unfairly advanced, in my opinion, unfairly advanced anyway. I thought Plymouth should have got a bye into the next round, rather than actually having to play Luton, who we'd beat. Luton then subsequently went on to actually go and win the trophy at Wembley, and fair play to them. They won all their games and they won at Wembley. I like Luton. They're a good football club. They've got good fans. Been to Kenilworth Road a couple of times. Proper old school ground with a proper brilliant atmosphere. Nothing against Luton at all, but in my opinion, they shouldn't have been advanced. Reason I'm talking about this, I guess, is that Southampton have just been now kicked out of the English Football League Championship playoff final. Obviously, a much more significant competition for a place in the Premier League. They've been kicked out for spying on their opposition, Middlesbrough, who they went on and beat over two legs, as we know. The reason I'm talking about this so passionately is because Middlesbrough, again, they've been unfairly advanced. Now, I'm not grumbling about Southampton's punishment at all. They fucking deserve it. You know, you spy on other teams, you cheat, you deserve all the punishment you get. That applies to Manchester City and their 115 charges as well. You cheat, you deserve what you get. Let's hope Manchester City get theirs in the future as well. But Middlesbrough, in my opinion, should not have been advanced into the playoff final. Now, looking at the playoff final itself, obviously it's a huge game. The biggest game in the football calendar, to be honest. So the game has to go ahead. We all know that. There has to be somebody for Hull City to play in that final on Saturday. Now, in my opinion, what the EFL should have done, or can still do, because they're the governing body of the English Football League, is actually make Middlesbrough play Millwall, who Hull City beat. Because out of everybody, this is unfair on Millwall, right? If Boro just get a bye into the final, well, Boro have been beaten, right? Now, Southampton might have cheated, but they still beat Middlesbrough. So, really, Hull beat Millwall, so Middlesbrough and Millwall should have to play at some point this week. I don't know, tomorrow, Thursday, whenever. They should have to play each other at a neutral venue. Not behind closed doors, fans might want to see it, but a neutral venue. They should have to play each other in a one-off game, and the winner goes to Wembley to play Hull City. Now, Hull City, as the only team in the competition that hasn't cheated or been beaten thus far, actually deserve to play that team that's going to be tired and depleted on Saturday at Wembley. What do you think of this? Do you think I'm right, or do you think I'm just spouting shit? In my mind, I think that is a game that should absolutely go ahead. Anyway, that's pretty much all for this video. Much love, my friends. Peace out. Bye bye.